Alright, at the left side here on Crossing Field, we have eOnzErG.
And over here on the right side, we do have ihufa, the red Zerg.
Wait a minute, what round are we? Oh, we're in the round of 32. Wait, is this best of 3? Hey, we're in the first best of 3 round. We did it, guys. We made it to best of 3s.
We made it. And it's an eOnzErG best of 3, so it'll be about the time of a best of 1.
Oh man, indeed it will. Indeed it will. Wait, did I make Crossing Field the first map? I guess I did. Huh, good job, me. Alright, nice. Whew. So...
You've been so involved in setting the tournament, you've been doing it in like some kind of major trance, you can't remember what you set.
I know. I mean, basically my reasoning for the starting maps was everything that was best of 1 had to be on a 4-player map because I didn't want people to just die on Gold Rush and feel really bad because they didn't know the map, you know. So I wanted like normal 4-player maps for all the best of 1s. And then even for the best of 3, I didn't want to force people to play on Gold Rush because I know it's like probably a bit controversial since it's the most out there map. So Gold Rush will only be required for the finals where it's the starting map. I thought that was fair.
It does seem like a fair thing, especially because out of both the ASL maps you did put in the pool, this is the more normal one.
Yes, exactly.
This is like the mega macro map and the carrier central map as well when we see some PBTs eventually.
We have a 9 pull, by the way, from ihufa. And I think this was a 12 pull from Eon, but I'm not 100% sure.
Looking at the health, it is about 300 there, so I think it was probably a 12 pull. Because he is back down to 11 drones, it's usually 12 pull, 12 gas, so I mean, it looks like he's going to go for a 12 hatch in this back expansion as well. Really easy to hold on this map, so...
Yeah, so for anyone who hasn't seen the new ASL maps, on Crossing Field, it's a 2-player map, but the reason Kick said it was super macro is because you get a free expansion in the back, and then you can also come down and take your natural. It's kind of like a 2-player version of God's Garden, almost, if anyone remembers that map, where it was pretty much the same idea, although it's even better on this map, because at least on God's Garden, there was a cliff over the back natural, so you could drop tanks and stuff, but there's nothing like that here. Having said that, it is ZvZ, so I feel like that won't make as much of a difference. Although it'll be interesting though, because you know that expansion will be so much safer against this 9 pool. Like if that expansion was at the front, the Lynx could start attacking it. But as it is, eOnzErG can just hold the top of his ramp and be completely fine.
Now Eon's sending out an he's actually pulling the drones to defend. I thought for a second there he was sending out another drone to the hatchery, but he did see the Lynx leaving the base with the overlords. So it looks like ihufa is going to try and get up the ramp. But look at that positioning by Eon, showing his knowledge of the matchup, using the fact that drones can shoot over the Lynx. It's a really good tool to use.
Yeah, oh man, look at that. Really nice stuff here.
I think ihufa's going all in with, well, I don't think he's going all in with Lynx, but he's not adding any more drones. He is going up to his lair on 1 base. So he's going to be slightly behind if he can't do any significant damage.
Oh, he's trying to do the little... Ooh, nice control there by Eon. ihufa tried to do the little Link snipe on the side. How many drones are mining, by the way? 7 for Eon, because he kept 2 off, and 6 on minerals for ihufa. So the mining situation was actually quite close there for a bit. Actually, there was only 2 on gas as well. So the mining situation, because Eon had to leave 2 drones off, it was almost the same economy despite the 9 pool from ihufa. Obviously, now that the drones have gone back, it's much better. And also the fact that Eon has the extra hatchery now means ihufa's in a little bit of a pickle here. How much faster? I mean, his Spire's not even fast enough to make a difference. So I think ihufa's in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, ihufa's Spire is only about 50 health ahead of Eon's, and as you say, there is the 2-hatch production coming out of eOnzErG now. ihufa's going to have to either try and expand or just try and win with his Mutalisks. There's going to be an uphill struggle for him.
Yep, down to the micro. Man, I love how there's all these Bengalas though on the map. Well, I mean, it's kind of scary though. They're all stuck in these pits with like the bones of their buddies. But Bengalas make such cool sounds.
They do. They sound like proper panthers. When I saw them in club, like when I used to play, I couldn't really work out what they actually were. But in Remastered, you can kind of tell that they're weird like cat things.
What? You can always tell that they were cat things. Come on, Kicks.
Okay, I'm gonna press F5 again and have a quick look.
Well, wait, that's not fair. F5 is so much worse than the original.
It is. Although on this side, it's kind of not flying past any, interestingly enough. Wait, are they even...
Wait, what? Wait, where'd
There's
the
no
Bengalos go?
Bengalos on the right side.
Wait, what? Oh my god. The map is rigged, guys. There's no
is
Bengalos.
If you spawn on the right side, you get slightly more lag. It's how they try and beat Flash. They make him spawn on the right side with all the Bengalos.
God. Wait, how can that even be possible? Both players went for Scourge. Look at this. Both players rushed Scourge. Eon has to micro one Muta against so many Scourge. Oh no, he's got more. Okay, he's got 3 more in the back, or 2 more in the back. He's got 3 total. He's getting cornered though. He's getting cornered.
Oh! ihufa gets one of the mutelists. But yeah, eOnzErG's mutelist micro is pretty good. Manages to take out all those on the Scourge. What is ihufa doing now? He's adding his own mutalisks. It does look like he's finally getting that second hatchery. But he's going to be behind in the mute account.
ihufa made a huge mistake to leave 2 overlords near each other, easily killed, and instant GG from ihufa. He knows how far behind he is, especially losing those 2 overlords straight away. That is not something he can afford at that point. At the bottom right position as the brown Zerg, we will have ihufa.
Then in the bottom left as the yellow Zerg, we do have eOnzErG.
Man, this name, I keep wanting him to call him ifuha or something. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Yeah.
It's gonna be this is gonna be one of those names where ihufa will look back at the stream and he's like, how on earth are they saying our names? Like, what on earth? This isn't my name at all. It's actually pronounced Bob.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I tried reading some Swedish name earlier that had the double dots over the O, and I was like, how do you pronounce this? And I put it into Google Translate, and it was completely different than what I expected. Like the way it was spelled, it was like Stromborn or something like that. And then Google Translate's like, it's Schborn. And I was like, what?
I mean, it's not as bad as Irish names. Irish names always throw me off. They are crazy.
Oh,
like,
wait.
there's an Irish name which is pronounced Tig, and it's spelled Tadhg. So yeah, I was saying that wrong for a while until someone pointed that out. That was kind of bad. Siobhan is another one as well. And then not forgetting Brilliante, who I believe is actually in this tournament as well. I'm not sure if he's managed to, or where he is in the bracket. But,
I know how to say that now. I know how to say it.
And we wouldn't have had any idea if it wasn't for chat, because we were both calling him Brilliante for the longest time.
He apparently appreciated being called Chiante as well, though, so we can always go with that. By the way, we have 9 pool versus 12 hatch, so I think ihufa could just die right now.
Yeah, this could be bad. It depends how aggressive Eon gets and how quickly he scouts him, because luckily for ihufa, both of them have sent their overlords vertically, and Eon hasn't sent a drone scout, so he may be saved by the bell here, just about.
I guess
it's gonna be
we'll
hard
see.
though.
Yeah, so let's see. Which way do the Zerg things go? Do they go cross map? Do they go horizontally? I feel like usually they do go cross map. Yep, he's going cross map. Hey, Zamu knows what I'm talking about. Okay, see, it's spelled S-J-O-B-L-O-M, like Stroblum, but it's pronounced Shoblum or something like that. Anyway.
Okay, no, it looks like he did just split the lings off. One went to the top right. The others have gone straight for the hatchery. He's going to see this, and Eon's going to feel in an incredible position. Look at this, just attacking the hatchery right away, knowing there won't be a single counter to him. Is ihufa going to be able to save it? It's going to be so close. I don't think he is.
Oh man, this is so bad here for ihufa. It looks like he's just going to sack the hatchery, actually. Is he building a sunken in his main? He's not building a sunken in his main. Sacking it's probably not the worst idea here. He at least got 2 extra larvae from it. eOnzErG is just camping these larvae to kill the kill the Zerglings as they... Oh!
Oh my god, they disappeared. They lost so
the
much health.
Disappearing Zergling act. That's what happens when the unit dies exactly as it pops. Let's see if we can get an exploding egg here as well. It's always quite cool. Wait, no, don't kill it. No, let them come out. Oh, he got it.
Did he? I wonder if he cancelled that or did that die?
Not sure. Canceling probably would have been a good idea.
Would have saved him some minerals. Now, eOnzErG is really good at doing that little ling attack into the corner. So ihufa's going to have a few problems here at holding this. I mean, he has less lings, but I believe he does have more drones. Yeah, he does have more drones at the moment. So if he can get a sunken in his main, he's building a second hatchery in his main, so that's going to allow him to get a few extra lava. But once again, with Eon going up to Spire already, I think ihufa may just be a little bit too far behind.
Yeah, and even if he does Spore defense his main, like that's only good if you already have the second base. But obviously you can't like Spore crawl down to the natural. So...
Oh, the Overlord just got in. Oh, he's not saying what the WTF to that. He's actually talking about not controlling his drone.
Huh?
I wonder what drone he's talking about.
I have no idea. Wait, what?
Whoa, third hatchery!
Huh?
Here's where he goes Evo and like spore crawls to his natural to retake it. The layer is going up now. The crazy thing is that drone actually went away from the Overlord, so the Overlord isn't going to see it, and he's going to try and break down his ramp. I'm not sure this is the best choice.
That was definitely optimistic. I mean, he's trading away stuff. He's got 2 hatches worth of lings coming out. He is actually going to break down
so many
here.
lings.
Wow.
And there's only, oh my god, there's only one sunken colony actually defending eOnzErG's main. If ihufa gets enough lings quick enough, he may actually be able to go kill Eon right now. The evolution chamber's coming up though, and here come the first mutalisks.
It's too slow. Evo is way too slow. He's gonna lose all his drones here before the Spore can even build. He's gonna go for the counterattack. I think as soon as he sees the sunken, he'll probably type out. Yeah, it looks like GG from ihufa. eOnzErG, this time with the 9 pool versus 12 hatch, is gonna take a very easy win there, and will advance 2-0 to the round of 16.